Hi, Glenn Phillips here with Lake Homes Realty and lakehomes.com. A question I've been asked for years is, where can I find a foreclosed home on a lake? I can see it in their eyes. They're looking to find a deal. Well, you can find them in the place you find any type of home for sale, particularly if you're looking for a lake home, lakehomes.com, multiple listing services, other websites. They all feature homes for sale, including those that have been foreclosed. Banks and lending institutions that foreclose on a property put those in the market just as you would find any other home. There's not some secret coded special place for foreclosed homes. But here's some bad news. There are very, very few lake homes for sale that have been foreclosed on. If you're looking to find a foreclosed lake home so you can get a deal, you're not going to have a very good experience because there's so few of them and the market's still enthusiastic enough about buying that the banks don't have to discount them. There's no glut. So why so few? Well, one, it's not the 2008 market. There was a huge surge in inventory driven by a lot of financial reasons, and suddenly there were homes for sale everywhere across the country, except interestingly, not that many at the lake. Why is that? Well, because this is a discretionary purchase and people could afford those homes. There's another interesting thing that happens right now in the current economy, but why so few for sale, is that interest rates affect sellers. You think, oh, well, that doesn't make sense. It's buyers who don't like the interest rates. But if someone has used a mortgage to buy a lake home and they're thinking of selling it, they may have a 3% loan, and if they go get a new mortgage on a new property, whether they even change lake homes and go to another home on the lake and a bigger one or a small, they may have a 6% mortgage or a 7% mortgage. Well, that's a big payment just to change houses that some people are going, I'm just going to sit. I got such a sweetheart deal on my mortgage. Another reason there's so few foreclosed lake homes for sale is that lenders are very well positioned right now. So, while there's been some banking crisis, mortgage lenders package their things very differently, have for some time since the real estate bust and laws were enacted. So they're not sitting on a lot of properties. Most of the deals they do, they're lending with people with much higher credit and much less risk. So they're not likely to be many foreclosed homes at all. They're even more willing to work with somebody who is in trouble. And people who have a home for sale, even if they have a mortgage on it at the lake, they can still get a really nice price because there's such demand relative to inventory. So it won't get to the point of being foreclosed. And the last reason that there are very few foreclosures, like even in 2008, 2009 in the bust, is the majority of the transactions we do across the country at Lake Homes Realty and lakehomes.com, there's no mortgage. If you have no mortgage, it's cash. There's nobody to foreclose on your transaction, on your home. You're not going to miss it. It's a discretionary purchase. So even in 2008, 2009, most of the foreclosures at the lake were large developments, new developments, where the developer was overextended, where he had lots of lots or a whole bunch of land that he had developed but hadn't finished building it out. Those were where the foreclosures were, not individual houses. So where can you find a foreclosed home for sale? lakehomes.com is going to have the few that are foreclosed as well as everything else that's on the market from the MLSs across the country combined in one easy place to shop. Hope this has been interesting. I hope it's been helpful. If you're thinking about getting a deal at a lake home, here's what you do. Get a lake expert agent who can guide you of how to get the best value. And we have lots of those agents around the country. You can find them on the agents page of lakehomes.com, as well as thousands and thousands of homes and lands for sale on lakes all across the country. Hope this has been helpful. Hope you have a great day. Thank you. For more information, be sure to check out lakehomes.com.